I am Alexis Vazquez, and this is my story. I moved here for high school. I moved to Palm Beach County for high school from South Broward County. Well, I lived in Plantation, but I moved to Boca for high school, ran cross country. I liked basketball, but I never played on the team. I was like, I'm gonna play with the big boys. And I went to practice. I was like, no, I'm not. And then I met with the guidance counselor before school started when I was just moving to Boca. She was like, oh, well, maybe you like music. You like music. I was like, yeah, I love music. She was like, well, give musical theater a try. I ended up doing the first role, the first show. Fell in love with like the feeling, like even though I was doing kept me super busy, but I loved it, loved that activeness. So my senior year, we had a project in drama, right? A project. Miss Clark had like a duet scene for something, whatever, you know. She paired me with this young lady. So one year after I graduated, I was still dating that young lady. So I took her to dinner by the beach. And then when we were going back to my car, we both got hit by a car while crossing the street. She suffered several broken bones, as did I. However, my condition was more critical. I suffered a severe traumatic brain injury and ended up in a coma. And they didn't know how, when, or even if I'll wake up. They didn't know if I'll ever be able to walk, and they just don't know. I was in a coma for 3 months, but no one knew. No one knew. It was just day by day, you take a day, and those days were full of prayer. So my mother, my sisters, my brother-in-law, they took care of me as if I was in the hospital. So they did like all the medical work, all the medication, everything. So I love my family for that. I love them. I'll never be able to, I love them. Are you kidding me? So when I woke up, I wasn't able to move my legs, I wasn't able to move my arms, I was laying, I couldn't move anything. But they said, you'll shake, you're gonna shake a lot. The stronger you get, the more you're gonna shake. Well, then how do I get rid of the shakes? They're like, you just gotta get stronger. I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get stronger. The hardest thing physically, it was walking. And drinking thin liquids like water. I wasn't told I probably wouldn't walk. I was told, yeah, the majority of people don't walk again, so don't ever expect to take a step. If someone can do it, why can't I? Why can't I? So the recovery period is not ending. I'm not done recovering. Like, I was angry, but maybe for like a short time, and I would get angry about the stupidest things. I wanted to give up so many times I would say, this is not worth it. Why would I even try so hard? This is not worth it. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up at the current circumstance. It's not fun, and it's probably not easy. But if you could take a breath, you realize life isn't over. I wasn't even breathing on my own. I had a machine breathing for me. And I was able to take a step. Finally, after years, but I was able to take a step. So your life isn't over. Your life isn't over. Just take a breath, take a minute. Yeah, don't ever give up. Don't ever, look, man, I have it everywhere. I have it everywhere, never give up. Never, I have it tattooed on my wrist, don't give up. It's gonna be difficult, you're gonna fall. But the question isn't, are you gonna fall? The question is, how long is it gonna take for you to get back up? So if you want your life to change, it's gonna require a lot of work. But don't quit. Don't quit, because your life can change. Your circumstances can change. It's not gonna be easy, and it's not gonna be fun. It's gonna require a lot of hard decisions, sometimes you're gonna have to lose a lot of friends. sadly. I mean, I know homeboy is good, but he really ain't that good for you, you know? So sometimes you're gonna need to do that. Like, yeah, I went through that, but it's not about me. It's about having others realize that life isn't over. I tell the kids all the time whenever there's an issue, I tell them, just close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths. 3 deep breaths, 3 big deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. My name is Alexis Vazquez, and this is my story. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up.